Hi, it's Mike from the HomeHappy team, here to report about the Bank of Canada announcement today where they raised prime 0.25%, making it 5% of the overnight rate, and the actual prime rate is now 7.2%. This is not good news. This is not news that we want to report. The issue we've had, quite honestly, going back to some of the economic reports we've had recently. The issue is that the CPI, which is the inflation rate, came in low, 3.4% in May, which is good. But underlying, they can find some data that kind of tells them both sides of the story. So there was nothing that definitive. The other thing was the jobs report, which was not as many new jobs as some had expected, which is sort of one of those economic reports where you can read it both ways. So with nothing super definitive for the Bank of Canada to go on, they chose the path of raising prime again instead of watching to see what happens. I think this is a big mistake, but it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what they do. So in that environment, what does it mean? It means that the next meeting for the Bank of Canada is in September. All eyes will be obviously on that. Unemployment rate will be something that's important for them to look at, the CPI, and also the gross domestic product. That's the overall economy. That's the way they rate the overall economy. And really what's happening, the underlying issue is, despite raising interest and rent and all sorts of other things, Canadians are still spending a lot of money. They're still buying a lot of product, and they're still doing kind of their normal thing. So until that slows down, the Bank of Canada feels they have to continue to do this to cut down on inflation. Will it work? Not my opinion, no, but it doesn't really matter. The key point here is, what do you do with your mortgage? Do you keep floating if you're in a floating mortgage still, or do you lock in? Well, it's a super tricky scenario because while the Bank of Canada has been raising prime, the overnight rate, at the same time, bond markets have been pricing these increases in. And so bonds are what the fixed rates are based on. So fixed rates have continued to go up and up and up. So we don't have an easy answer. We can't give you a solution that fixes everything. That said, we do have a strategy we've been working on. We're shooting a video shortly, and we'll have that out to everybody soon. But if it's one of those scenarios where if you're in a variable you're considering locking in, please talk to us before you do that. We have a way to solve that, we think. But yeah, disappointing news in the Bank of Canada today. Wish they hadn't done it, but they did it. So we just have to live with it. Once again, we're here at the HomeHappy team to help you. We want to have a chat with you if you're concerned at all, if you have stress. We do have some solutions you may not be aware of. And that's it. Hope you have a good summer. Thank you.